What the fuck is up, everyone? We are live, New Orleans. It is Fright Night. I am pumped up. I am ready to go, as you can tell. We're going to get this shared out because we have a hell of a show for you today. There we go, taken care of. Welcome to the show, Mark Caliber, Bassage, and Tiny Boy. Give it a couple more moments for people to make their way in. We are going to be live on pay-per-view. Huge crowd here already in New Orleans.
Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me.
Bill Haight, welcome to the show. Great to see you here, even if it's for a couple minutes. Always appreciate it. Oh, damn, Bassage. So it sounds like you might be a little still bitter about that world title match. Raging Chaos Wrestling, welcome to the show as well. Oh, damn. But here we go. We have a huge card, 10 matches, the return of the Chamber, the return of the Scrapyard Cell. Surprise. Every title will be defended. So here we go. And we are live once again, New Orleans, Louisiana. Flashpoint Fright Night is upon us. Well, there will be an opportunity. As I mentioned, every title on the line here tonight. But before we get to the titles, we got our kickoff show. Opening up a Speed Demon Rumble, one for the men and women. And as you see, our first competitor's already ready to go for the men. We got the Bastage, Brandon Cuevas, Mr. Demented, Mr. U-Taker, Vernon Quinn, Shifty the Drunken Clown, Colt Matthews, Mark Caliber, Omar Wolf, and War. Now, Mark Caliber originally was booked for a different event with his brother, but as I mentioned earlier, we have not heard from Alex Caliber since this past Wednesday. He was supposed to be here for check-in. He has not shown up. If we do have any more news that we get to that, we will definitely bring that to you through any of our social media platforms. But here we go. Kickoff time. Jack Bayou, welcome to the show. Just in time for our first pre-bout here. A 10-man Speed Demon Battle Royal. No titles on the line here, just bragging rights to say you won the opening event at Flashpoint. Jake Bagwell, welcome to the show. That is correct, Bill. On as we see the wrestler who drew number one. Representing better than you, it's Colt Matthews. Not a good spot for Colt Matthews, God's greatest gift as he calls himself. But under Speed Demon rules, every 60 seconds another competitor enters the ring. He might still have a good shot on that. Very true, and those that have seen the comments know that at the end of this season, Bill Haight is hanging up the boots. Where that will leave the futures of Ruthless and such here, we will see. That is true, Mark. He might enjoy being the number one person here because he gets the opportunity to show off for the crowd. That's a very good point. You know me, I prefer winning the match, but hey, that's just me. What do I know? I'm the old retired man behind the desk now. As we will see who drew number 2. Ho 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 ho! Coming in at number 2, Showtime, Vernon Quinn. Two of the smaller competitors in this battle royal, but being smaller, there is a very good chance they have a lot better cardio as well. So we'll see if that plays a factor here. So like I said, on paper, a bad draw for both of these competitors. But with that 60-second timer, the reality may be far different. Vernon Quinn, of course, a former pay-the-price champion in his own right. And here we go, right out the gate, fast start off here. Front face locked by Colt Matthews into a swinging neckbreaker. And then a kick right between the shoulder blades, trying to wear down Vernon Quinn early, but Quinn comes back with a quick jawbreaker of his own. Pop-up drop kick drops Matthews. But a quick double leg to retaliate now and just trying for the hammer fist. Quinn trying to cover up as best he can. Now Colt measuring Quinn, went for the kick but missed, and here comes Vernon Quinn. Side Russian leg sweep. Oh, the Colt catches the leg, maybe baiting him in for that dragon screw leg whip. And right there, a flatliner, middle of the ring, but it doesn't do much good unless you get him over the top. As you see the timer already running. And in at number 3, Brandon Cuevas. Has had some mixed success here in the company, but definitely this could be an event that would definitely tailor to him with size and strength. As we see Vernon Quinn trying to go to get rid of Colt, but immediately Colt hit from behind by Cuevas, and Cuevas has him up already, trying to get him out as soon as he walks in. Vernon Quinn gonna get over there to help him. And Colt Matthews has been eliminated. So one down. Quick fallaway slam there by Brandon Cuevas. A little bit of showing off here to the New Orleans crowd. Should be more focused on his opponent trying to get up. Show of strength, though. Right into a gut buster. Should have tossed him over the ropes there. And he coming in at number 4 from Salagia. It's War. Of course, War, inaugural world champion, looking to get back into the discussions here. Vernon Quinn showing off, gonna pay for it as the human tank tosses him. War came in as a one-man fucking wrecking crew. Now Quinn trying to go to the legs, break down the bigger opponent here. Sends him off the ropes, went for the drop kick. He missed. Cuevas went for the boot and just staggered War, who now throws him. Now up against the ropes, head is steaming. Goodbye. Vernon Quinn can call it a night, and so far, as you mentioned, the streak continues. Kick to the ribs by War, now setting up Cuevas. Has him all the way up. Carrying him over, and no, Cuevas fighting his way out of it. Looked like War was going to just launch him over the top. And in at number 5, the Bastage. Another former world champion. Now kick to the ribs on Cuevas' forearm right across the back. Cuevas though ducks behind, forearm to the back himself. Little retaliation there. Reverse lock there, brings him in, and that knee right to the jaw. I think I saw a fucking tooth fly. Pop-up punch from Cuevas onto War. And Cuevas hanging tough with 2 former world champions. As the clock continues to run here, our next competitor on their way down. Pump handle Samoan dropping, coming in at number 6. Also from the Ministry, Mr. U-Taker. Looked like War was going to show off a little bit. Mr. U-Taker caught him from behind with that quick clothesline. But War now with a jawbreaker. Meanwhile, Cuevas over the top rope from the Bastage. And Cuevas is out of here. The streak continues. Double chop by Mr. U-Taker onto the trapezius of War. Trying to get War out, but War immediately fighting back from the ropes. But caught from behind by the Bastage. We have 2 members of the Ministry in there. So far working together. War catches the boot of the Bastage. Heel trip there, and now going to work on the leg. But here comes Mr. U-Taker right away. All double claw hold, looking to pop War's head like a fucking grape. And in comes Mr. Demented. And Mr. U-Taker right there to meet him. Modified neckbreaker taking him out. Now War going right after the Bastage, staggers him against the ropes. Has the Bastage up. Bastage trying to hang on. Bastage escapes there, but War right back on him. But here, wait a minute. Bastage, T-bone suplex and a kip up. Great agility by the big man. And now the 2 Mayhem men fighting it out. Mandible claw from the Bastage. Meanwhile, Demented going over to War, but walks right into a body shot. Both men trading blows here. Demented trying to get War out, has a leg up. That's about all he can get. But meanwhile, wait a minute. Mr. U-Taker in trouble, and the Bastage throws out his stablemate. Power bomb to the floor. And coming in from Ruthless Incorporated is Omar Wolf. And of course his tag team partner there to greet him with a quick T-bone. Oh, an open hand slap from the Bastage to Omar. Partners or not, stablemates or not, there can only be one winner here, folks. And now, wait a minute, War now getting braced up against Demented, taken off. Big clothesline, and War is out of here. The Exterminator exterminating War's chances. And a quick neckbreaker to Omar Wolf, and again takes down the Bastage. Mr. Demented standing tall. And coming in number 9. It's Shifty. Of course, Shifty, a former 2-time international champion. Beautiful standing dropkick from Mr. Demented, but immediately Omar Wolf snatches him up. As Shifty goes after the Bastage, but the Bastage fighting away quickly. Now has Shifty up. Samoan drop, taking out the big clown. And now the tag partners working well against the rest of the field. As now the Bastage puts Demented up there. But wait a minute, Shifty half and half suplex. Demented in trouble, hanging on for all he's got. The Bastards trying to kick him off the apron there. But Demented fighting his way back into it. As our last competitor is on his way down. Hurricane Rana. And in at number 10, the calculating one, Mark Caliber. Right away into a snap suplex by Demented. Very true, it is the most in the ring, and one of these men will be your winner, but it will not be Shifty. Taken out by Omar Wolf, who now goes right after his partner, the two of them trading blows. Demented picking up Caliber, chain reaction. Now Omar up and over the top, trying to hang on to the bottom rope. Bastards trying to kick him out. But Omar fighting back as Mr. Demented eating those right hands from Mark Caliber. Oh, wait a minute, Mark has him up. Demented in trouble as Omar taken out by the Bastage. And Demented by Mark Caliber. We're down to 2. Number 5 and number 10 left in the match. Quick reversal by the Bastage, but Caliber reverses himself overhand right. Now trying to get the bigger opponent out, has him up. Looking to use the leverage from the ropes. Has him over, is he gonna do it? Yes, he is! As we see some action from earlier, chain reaction right there from Mr. Demented. Official time, 10 minutes, 20 seconds. For your winner, the calculating one, Mark Caliber. So congratulations to Mark. As now you see, it's the women's turn with a surprise entrant. There you see on the screen Lily Rage, Cotton Candy, Jonah Jet, the Mad Dog Molly Shamrock, Shulky, Victoria, Missy Canuck, Cassie Madam Red, the Goddess of Pain, and our surprise entrant Angelita Utaker. There you can see from the replays as Mark making his way to the back, trying to reach out to his brother, even here through the airwaves. Of course, same as the men, every 60 seconds another lady will join the fray. Of course, Jake Bagwell saying Goddess for the win. Tiny Boy going with either Angelita or Lily. As we will see who drew number 1. Holy shit, our surprise entrant, Angelita Utaker, opening the match. So Angelita, of course, will look to shock the world here, guarantee it. Can she run the table? That is the question. And there you see Mrs. Utaker. Of course, cheering on her daughter. Welcome to the show as well. As we await to see who drew number 2. And there on the split screen we see Caleb James arriving. Of course, he gets his world title rematch here tonight. As now we see who drew number 2. All coming in, the Mad Dog, Molly Shamrock. So a member of Ministry versus the daughter of one of the leaders of Ministry. Both these women, second-generation superstars. Of course, Mr. and Mrs. Utaker, the parents of Angelita. Molly Shamrock, of course, the daughter of the Psycho Sicko Sean Shamrock, who will be in action later today. Here we go, right up the gate. Neckbreaker by Molly onto Angelita. But Angelita fighting right back. Now sent into the corner though. Hey, you can damn me all you want. I don't pick the numbers. Big super kick though from Molly. Straight jacket German to follow it up. Now kick to the ribs. Big boot right to underneath the chin. Molly throwing everything, including the kitchen sink at Angelita, but Angelita fighting back still. As the clock counts down. In at number 3 from the Blackhearts, Victoria Hart. And now all open hand shot after shot. Oh, and now Victoria also going after Angelita. A bit of a double team here. Double DDT. Maybe the other women not too happy about a newcomer showing up here as a surprise. Victoria, though, reverses. But no, Molly catches the boot right away. Double axe handle puts her down. Then a quick European uppercut to Angelita. Molly is on a roll. Looking to get Angelita out of here. But no, Angelita fights her way right back out of it. Short elbow shot as the clock continues to go. Molly up here. And Angelita's gonna help. And Molly can call it a night. And in at number 4, another second generation superstar, Lily Rage. Now front face lock there by Angelita sends Victoria off the ropes, but Lily immediately snatches up Angelita. Braces her against the ropes, charges in, big clothesline. And Angelita is out of here as well. Of course, Lily, the daughter of Frozen Rage. But reversed in the corner. But Lily now fighting her way out. Quick shot to Victoria. Hangman's neck breaker from Lily. Going upstairs, normally not a smart move in this type of match. And coming in number 5 from Ruthless Incorporated, Cotton Candy. Meanwhile, in the ring, Lily kind of getting the boots put to her literally from Victoria, but Cotton immediately grabs her. Has Victoria in trouble right out the gate. Has her over on the apron, now trying to kick her off the apron here. But Victoria fights her way back in. But right away, Lily right back on top of Victoria and then goes after Cotton as well. Big forearm shot drops Cotton. But Lily turns right around into a backbreaker from Victoria. Standing drop kick swatted aside. Quick arm drag on the Cotton Candy as well. Lily hitting everything that moves. But in at number 6, Missy Canuck, and holy shit! Heads up maneuver from Cotton Candy. Low bridging Victoria. Now Missy Canuck in there, another second generation superstar here, the daughter of Wrestling Mama. Of course, making her my niece. Oh, and Lily, though, counters the attempted Hurricane Rana. Beautiful standing drop kick. Now Lily goes right after Cotton Candy, front face lock here. Sends her over the ropes to the apron. Cotton trying to hang on. But she cannot. She is out of there. So now 2 second-generation superstars, and holy shit. Missy with a stomp right to the arm. That'll separate the shoulder. Both these superstars will go to the air with any given moment. That could work against them here. Especially considering coming in at number 7, it's Shulky. Of course, Shulky, a former women's world champion in her own right. But now Lily, quick neck breaker to try to take down the bigger opponent. And there you see Mrs. Utaker already saying hashtag Shulky strong, but she's in tough from Lily. Wait a minute. Lily's got her up and over. Using the top rope for extra leverage. Heads up maneuver by Lily. Now trying to get Missy Canuck out of there as well. Lily has been on a roll since the minute she walked in the ring. But as you see, Missy Canuck hanging on with everything she has, hitting the side of the knee. And coming in at number 8, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, it's the Goddess of Pain, who immediately takes down Missy Canuck with a backbreaker. Lily getting a much-needed breather on the ropes. But quick single-leg drop kick there by Missy Canuck puts down the Goddess. Discus forearm right to the side of the jaw. Now she has Lily up. Face first right on the top turnbuckle. But now Goddess has Missy Canuck up. Looking to get her out of here. Missy hanging on for all she can at the top rope. Lily up, and Lily's gonna help. But no, Missy Canuck fighting her way out from both women there. As the clock continues to run. Goddess up and over the top on the apron. Both the other women trying to take advantage. Neither one able to do so. As Missy throws Lily into the far corner. In comes Jonah Jet from the Blackhearts at number 9. American Berserker, otherwise known as War. Welcome to the show. Which your match was on in the opening contest. As now Lily going to work, trying to get Missy Canuck up on the ring there, but she's fighting her way out of it. Now scooped up here by Jonah, taking over to the ropes. Lily's been in here the longest, hanging on. But now Missy fighting back here against Goddess, short elbows to the ribs. Now scooped up, but Goddess floats over behind, shot right to the back. Oh, and a heads-up maneuver. Jonah Jet low bridging. So Lily Rage, despite the best effort, is out of here. And the last woman in from Salagia, Cassie Madam Red, who goes right after her cousin. You know, Cassie, of course, is one of my daughters. Missy Canuck, my niece. New meaning to the words family feud here, folks. Goddess now fighting John off of her here. And then has her waist locked. Dumping her face first back to the mat. As Missy now trying to go to work on Cassie. Exploder suplex by Goddess onto Jonah. Standing moonsault by Missy Canuck. Now quick flying head scissors take over from Missy Canuck. Cassie fighting back against Goddess. Has her up. Has Goddess over the top rope onto the apron. Goddess hanging onto that bottom rope all she can. But on the other side of the ring, Hurricane Rana takeover up and over to the floor. Jonah is out of here. Now scoop up, oh, into that modified Samoan drop by Goddess onto Cassie. The side backbreaker, taking out Missy Canuck. Goddess standing tall here. Went for the drop kick, Cassie swatted her away. Oh, and then takes Goddess down, flatliner, as you see from Mark Caliber. Number 6, number 8, and number 10. Now Cassie has her against the ropes, and the Goddess is out of here. We're down to Cassie and Missy Canuck. As I said earlier, talk about a new version of a family feud. Now Cassie sends Missy into the corner. Went for a kick to the ribs, but Missy reverses it. Kick to the ribs herself. Now trying to get Cassie out of here. Cassie, though, hanging on to that top rope with all she has. Now spinning soul kick catches her in the ribs. Now goes to work the legs. But Missy, though, ducks under Hangman's neck breaker. Now stomp right to the shoulder. Now Missy brings Cassie up here. Front face lock. But no, Cassie counters with a heel trip. Now Cassie has Missy up. Fireman's carry. Has her over against the ropes. Hot shots her across it. Now goes shot to the ribs. And now just ripping at the face of Missy Canuck here. And then a stomp to the back of the neck. Both women thinking the same thing with the knife edge chops. But all out of nowhere, a clothesline takes out Cassie. There we see earlier the Hurricane Rana taking out Jonah. But out of nowhere, that quick lariat takes Cassie up and over. Your winner, Missy Canuck. As Mark Caliber has the official time at 12 minutes, 22 seconds. So congratulations. But here we go. We've had a war of words. We've had both men jumping on each other, dating back to our last time here on pay-per-view. So now we're gonna settle it. As Jake Bagwell goes one-on-one with Shadow Press. And I decided to raise the bar a little bit. They're going to be in the scrapyard cell. So as you guys know that very well, every piece of metal and dirt and grime and anything I could think of that I could put together on this thing. Two men are walking in. Neither man will be the same. Knockout or tap out only. So here we go. The following contest is a scrapyard cell match where you must win by submission or knockout. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 270 pounds, he is the enforcer, Jake Bagwell. Of course, Jake Bagwell making his way in, a former member of Ministry. The U-Takers, when Jake left, recruiting Shadow Press to take his place in the faction. But his opponent on his way down to the ring, he weighs in at 255 pounds, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, it's Shadow Press. as you see the cell lowering down. Here we go. Jake charged across, but a quick forearm. Now Shadow Press going to work. Taped right hands to the face of Bagwell. As you can see from the cell. But Jake ducks under. Shin breaker now to follow up. Dragon screw leg whip. Quick way to tear a knee at that rate. Jawbreaker by Shadow Press and then another flying forearm. Quick kip up to follow up here. And as I mentioned, there are no pinfalls. No escape. But Shadow Press now right into there and then a drop kick to the knee. Jake looking to take him apart here. Omar Wolf, welcome to the show. But now here's Shadow Press stepping through into the sharpshooter. Has Jake locked in, but Jake fighting his way out of it. And again, that quick forearm catching Jake charging in. Now front face lock, picked up, quick snap suplex. Pop of the hips, roll through by Shadow Press and into another one. Goes for the third. And now Shadow Press, what is he doing on top? Jumping elbow right to the small of the back. Holy shit. Oh, now wait a minute. Has him hooked through. Triangle choke. That would definitely do it if he could choke out Bagwell. But Jake now fighting his way out. Shot to the ribs. Pulls himself free. Quick double leg though by Shadow Press. Trying for the hammer fist. Jake covering up. And again, Shadow Press, middle of the ropes here. Huge elbow drop. Oh, thank you very much there, Mark. Happy early Halloween to you as well. Now big clothesline by Jake, making a pair of them. Catches the leg of Shadow Press. Quick heel trip. But a drop toe hold by Shadow Press. I think Jake was trying to pick him up for that Toro Texas. Now forearm by Shadow Press, making a second one. And a sling blade to follow up. Picks Jake up, but Jake quickly counters with a high back body drop of his own. Right after Shadow Press, has him in a front face lock. Shadow Press quick to escape and a spear out of nowhere. Quick clothesline by Jake Bagwell to get out of it. But a shoulder tackle by Shadow Press. These two men know each other very well. Have fought against each other over the years around the world, and it shows. Double arm DDT by Shadow Press, though. And now Anaconda Vice. Has it locked in tight here on Jake. But Jake refuses to quit. Now Shadow Press transitioning right into an armbar. But rolled over there. Now Jake, quick way to get out of it. Shots right to the face over and over. And then a huge lariat drop Shadow Press. Oh, now Jake hooking him up. Stump puller. Has him locked in. Shadow Press able to get out, but we know Jake will go right back to those legs. Quick swinging neck breaker. Now working on the neck here with the vice. Oh, and wait a minute, Jake is setting him up. We know what's normally on Jake's mind here. Locking it in, 69 stretch. And no, Shadow had it scouted, escaped immediately. Jake with a quick kick to the ribs. Shadow ducks the lariat, forearm of his own. And then there's that flying forearm one more time and a kip up. Yellow, welcome to the show. Anaconda Vice once again locked in by Shadow Press. But again, Jake refuses to tap out here. Uranagi slam. What's he going to follow up with, though? Now Shadow Press pulling Jake over towards the middle of the ring, measuring him here. And the stomp. Not enough to knock him out. Oh, and Shadow Press now all the way up top. Big drop down. Took him out there easily. But Jake again, European uppercut. Now into the front face lock and going right back to the leg. But Shadow Press fighting his way right back out. And again, all the way up top. 630 right across the ribs, and Jake is out. As the cell raised up, you see Jake rolling to the floor. Of course, medical staff will be checking on him and check the ribs there. Might have a rib injury the way he dropped from that. As Mark Caliber has the time at 6 minutes, 14 seconds. For your winner, Shadow Press. That, of course, is our opening pre-show bouts there, all three of them. We're about an hour in. So it is intermission time. Smoke them if you got them, drink them if you wanna. And speaking of drinking them, I need another fucking beer.
Velveteen dream.
as we can see Jake in the back. And if I'm seeing things right, my boy Chance making his appearance. But ladies and gentlemen, the scrapyard wasn't the only thing making its return tonight. In our main event, 6 women will all fight for the world title back in the chamber. So here we go, intermission over. Mythic Legends Wrestling, welcome to the show. It is time to get on with this. So as it's been mentioned, we are here live, New Orleans. The main part of Fright Night underway. Opening contest is going to be a tag team bout here as Shamrocks and Shenanigans square up against the Plague Bringers. Who do you have? Place your bets. But here we go, down to ringside, opening contest. Of course, the following tag team event is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. On their way down to the ring first at a combined weight of 515 pounds. On the left, Rob A. Machete. On the right, the Psycho Sicko Sean Shamrock. They are collectively known as Shamrocks and Shenanigans. Of course, former dominating duo tag team champions. But ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, representing Salagia, They have a total combined weight of 635 pounds. First man on the stage, Hollenhund. And his tag team partner, the Virus. They are collectively known as the Plague Bringers. The Plague Bringers have gotten right on the cusp of winning tag team gold, but can't seem to get past that point. As the lantern drops, the lights come back. Definitely more at home here in Louisiana. ECW Wrestling, welcome to the show. Great to see everyone here, whether you've been here before or first time in. If you like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up button. And of course, if you're not already a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, hit that subscribe button and click the bell for notifications so you never miss a moment of the action. Really quickly, the Virus, the quick belly-to-belly suplex. But Rob Machete jumps up, double knees, taking him down. Good way to take out the bigger opponent, but again, the power of the Virus here. Always appreciated. Machete, though, dropping down the Virus. Didn't hold it for the pin, but a quick way to negate the size difference. Machete, pound for pound, one of the toughest competitors in the business. Picks up the Virus now, sends him over to the Shamrocks and Shenanigans corner. Bringing in the Psycho Sicko tandem offense coming up. Big clothesline into the corner. Oh, now Shamrock has him hooked. Choke slam driving down the Virus. Staying between him and his corners. A great tag team strategy here. Oh, now Shamrock going low, 2 for 2 with the knees. That'll ruin a Sunday night. Or for that matter, any goddamn night. Oh, now Shamrock's show of power has him by the neck. Tosses him like a sack of trash. Now quick snapmare taken back over the Virus, keeping him on their side of the ring. Now driving the elbows to the top of the head. Now Shamrock picks up the Virus, sends him back in the Shamrock and Shenanigans corner. Oh, Virus out of the way. Now trying to bring Shamrock over towards his side of the ring would be better served just to make a tag. And there he goes, bringing in the fresh man finally. Now measuring up, stomping Shamrock face first into the mat. Now hooking that arm up, trying to separate the shoulder. Shamrock picked up a quick judo throw, takes over Hollenhund. Now Shamrock over, bringing Machete back in. Wicked lariat, damn near took his head off. Now measuring up, double axe handle right between the shoulder blades. And I mentioned earlier, as I said, Machete, one of pound for pound the toughest competitors in the business today. Not one of the biggest, but he will fight you as long as he's breathing. Now being brought over, quick snapmare takeover. And then an elbow right to the top of the head. Quick uppercut right to the throat. And then into a hangman's neck breaker. And now again working on the small of the back. The Plaguebringers, you know, despite not having championship success, they've had one of the most consistent abilities to get to the title lot matches. So definitely take nothing away from them as a team. And now Machete throws Hollenhoon back over to the Shamrock and Shenanigans corner. But all right away, Impaler DDT. And then make sure Machete can't make the tag. Hollenhoon bringing him back over. Quick tag, bringing back in the Virus. Who now stomps right on the arm. Now setting up Machete, inverted slam. Face first back into the canvas. Machete in trouble. Big Superman punch by the Virus. But there is Machete, another arm drag, fighting his way back into a position. Has him up, front face lock into a vertical suplex. And now Machete going upstairs. Diving headbutt finds the mark into the cover. One. Alrighty, not a problem at all there, Omar. And we will be here. But again, now Machete cuts off the Virus. Big clothesline. Has him up. Show of strength. Military press. Now off the ropes. Big splash right to the spine. And then again cuts him off. But a quick reversal. Now the Virus sends Machete over to the Plaguebringer's corner, following him up here. But Machete again. Went for the chops, but no block, and then a right hand by the Virus. Quick roll through with the Schoolboy. Show of strength into the powerbomb. Now the Virus getting fired up. This is something they had to avoid. Machete quick with another takedown. And then again, face first, drives him down into a cover or two. Machete almost taking the match out of nowhere, misses with the stomp. And in comes Hollenhoon, quick clothesline. And another one off the hot tag. Now stomps down into the floating ribs. Quickly turns him over into a cover. 1, 2, and kick out at 2.5 by Machete. Shamrock was already on his way in if need be. Big super kick though by Hollenhoon. Brings up Machete again. Now throws him over the top to the floor. Hollenhoon right now on his own. But Shamrock and Shenanigans have not been able to take advantage of this situation. Quick drop down and an uppercut right to the jaw. Oh, and wait a minute. Went for the shot to the ribs with a bat, but Machete quickly out of the way. Thank goodness for him. Of course, no disqualification in the match here. The Plaguebringers looking to take advantage, but Machete making them pay for it. Now Machete has Hollenhoon here. Face first into the apron. But another quick clothesline by Hollenhoon. Both these teams going toe-to-toe with each other here. Russian leg sweep to follow it up. And a huge chop right across the chest. Went for the forearm, but Machete blocked it, and then another wicked clothesline. Machete can hit you with a clothesline from anywhere in the world you are standing. Now big elbow right to the head of Hollenhund. Now throws him back underneath the bottom rope. Slides back in after him. Northern Lights with the bridge for the cover. 2. And good thing for Hollenhund kicking out. The Virus was not paying attention. Now quick tag bringing back in Shamrock. Hollenhund in trouble. But Hollenhund fighting back. Series of right hands going right after the Psycho Sicko. And there's a spear cutting him in half into the cover. 1, 2. And again, Shamrock getting the shoulder up. Now the Virus, or excuse me, Hollenhund sending him into the corner, tags in the Virus. Tandem offense. A series of strikes, double stomp to cap it off. Shamrock pretty much beaten from the toes up. And the ref's down, the match breaking up here. Now those huge taped left hands right to the face of Shamrock, kick right to the ribs. Now show of power, picking him up, deadlift powerbomb. And now has Shamrock Goozle, takes him up, and a choke slam to put him down. Quick cover. 1, 2, and 3. Holy shit! Machete's beside himself on the apron. There you see from earlier that diving headbutt, connecting flush. And right away, Hollenhund in to break it up. And then Hollenhund cutting off Machete. Now into the cover, leg hooked at this point, not enough. Both teams bringing everything they've got. Quick Northern Lights as you see here on the replay. And then there's that massive spear. Quick cover. And these strikes here pretty much might have been the beginning of the end. But ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the Plague Bringers. And of course, Mark Caliber had the official time at 11 minutes and 8 seconds. So a huge statement win for the Plague Bringers against the former world champions. And speaking of world champions, it is time for the dominating duo titles. As the Beatdown Crew gets their opportunity against the Last Train Robbers. Who do you have? Place your bets. With Mrs. You Dare going with the Last Train Robbers for the win. And then, of course, as people are placing their bets, got a huge, talented group of people all around the area. Always bringing a huge action. You can always find something on their 7 days a week channels you mentioned here, like Mythic Legends Wrestling. You see in our chat. bring you their own brand of wrestling here as well. Then we have other channels here like the ASWF on the Ultimate Arcade Network. Your host on that, JJ Savvy, bringing you the action. And you saw Mark Caliber in the chat. He brings you Commonwealth Wrestling. And when he's not bringing you wrestling, you might get some Mortal Kombat action. You never know exactly what he's going to bring to the table. And you'll find him on both Twitch and YouTube under the channel Mark Caliber 17. Then, of course, we have Susie the Elf bringing you Elite Extreme Women Wrestling. All women's action all the time. And then we have the House of Ghazi bringing you a couple commentary on a couple different wrestling shows. And if you're not getting commentary, you might get some wrestling jackass. But then, of course, we also have Global Wrestling Affliction. They're the real GWA. Of course, you'll find on the Fractured Reality Studios Network and your host, Caleb James. But then one of the originals around, I'm talking about Lightning Strikes with Cowboy John. And you'll find that exclusively on the channel Cowboy John. But as I've said before, maybe you need a break from wrestling. Maybe for some reason you want to watch something different. Don't know why you'd want a break, but hey. But if so, you gotta check out my daughter, Cassie Madam Red, bringing you everything but wrestling. So you might get some Dead by Daylight, you might get some Kingdom Hearts, some World of Tanks, or even some Friday the 13th. You never know what she's gonna have. But here we go, back down to ringside. Every match from here on out has a title on the line. The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. And it's for the Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Dominating Duo Tag Team titles. On their way down to the ring first at a combined weight of 559 pounds. On the left, Brandon Ace. On the right, Michael Carter. They are collectively known and represent the Beatdown Crew. Of course, the Beatdown Crew with a huge ladder match win over the Contagion to get this opportunity. And as you see War out there saying, trying to start a hashtag blow a knee. Tiny Boy calling for the time limit for the win for a draw. And I will take this moment to remind people, if there is a draw, we've never had a title match go to the draw, but if so, on the next show, they're going to do it again. But ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, weighing a combined weight of 624 pounds. On the left, he's the big old ball of sexy, the D-Train. On the right, Wild Matt Outlaw. Representing Ruthless Incorporated, they are collectively known as the Last Train Robbers. Of course, the Last Train Robbers, your current reigning Dominating Duo Tag Team Champions, and there you see the belt, what it's all about. As Both competitors, both teams here getting ready. You see the challengers just staring across the ring. Eyes locked with the champions. As we get an overhead view of the great crowd here in New Orleans. And of course the proud champions have taken on all comers. Chance calling for the turnbuckle for the win. There you see him. And it looks like starting off, we're going to have Brandon Ace and the D-Train. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Quick bicycle kick by Brandon Ace. Catches D-Train by surprise. Now quick roll through. Enziguri right to the side of the head of D-Train. Brandon Ace has got to make them miss the lightest competitor in the match. And there's that high knee showing what I was talking about. If he can't stick and move, they're going to tear him apart. Plain and simple. D-Train quickly rolled back in, tried to break the momentum. But again, Brandon Ace beating him to the punch, but right there hits his knee into the turnbuckle. You know, War said hashtag blow a knee. That could be the start of it. Now after the kick to the spine, D-Train tags in Matt Outlaw, who right away is now choking Brandon Ace. Of course, no disqualification, and the train robbers taking full advantage. Now big shot right to the side of the jaw. Brandon Ace so quick drop toe hold. And again, even though the tag's been made, Matt Outlaw still considerable weight advantage. Needs to stick and move, or as he just did, brings in his partner, Michael Carter, big boot. Now look at those cross faces just viciously right across the forehead and eyes. Carter is the wrecking ball of the group. But again, Matt Outlaw fighting his way out, sends him into the corner. Big clothesline to follow up. Now stomp right to the ribs. Modified reverse chinlock, though, trying to keep him down. Quick escape by Carter. Now Carter sends Outlaw to the neutral corner. Went for a splash, but got caught. Clothesline by Outlaw. Staggers Carter, but doesn't put him down. Now overhead wrist lock by Matt Outlaw, but Carter trying to fight his way back up. Repeated shots to the ribs. And then there's a jawbreaker. Now quick hitting the flying knee to follow up, and again just staggering Carter, not putting him down. Now tag bringing in D-Train, the champions tandem offense going right to the ribs. Now sends Carter over the top to the floor. This is where the boys from Ruthless are known to operate almost better than anybody in the world, is when you get them on the floor with no rules. Now Carter trying to fight back, staggers the D-Train, and again staggers him, but this time finally putting him down. The third shot, crushing D-Train against the apron. Now show of strength, scoop up by Carter. Takes D-Train down face first. Now big forearm to the chest and a boot to the side of the head. And ladies and gentlemen, for the first time today, we have blood in this one. But now D-Train reverses the Irish whip. Big knee lift puts down Carter. D-Train now sends him into the champion's corner. Tag into Matt Outlaw. Holding him there. Tandem work right to the ribs again. Now Matt Outlaw has Carter up. Drops him throat first across the top rope. Now going to work on the leg, and again, right on that knee. That's a quick way to stop someone as big as Carter. When you're on the mat, it don't matter how big you are. Now abdominal stretch locked in here, just torturing him. Carter finally able to get out with a hip toss, but the damage might be done. Carter needs to look at making a tag. Went for the belly to back. Outlaw reversed over it, and then a quick clothesline. And now again choking him in the corner. You know, taking advantage of the no disqualification. Carter finally went to make a tag. Cut off by Outlaw. 2. And holy shit, Brandon Ace not in time! What the fuck? Out of nowhere! Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the Last Train Robbers! So the champions retain out of nowhere. Speaking of which, there you see him, Wild Mad Outlaw. Welcome to the show. As Mark Caliber had the time, 5 minutes, 18 seconds. You cut the ring in half and just dominated them. Quick pin out of the Blues, showing why they are the champs. As we get ready, we just saw the men, and now it's the women's turn. And wait a minute, what the? You sure? You sure that's her back there? Holy shit, I've just been informed. Walking around the back with the champs is none other than Bubs. So it looks like the champs will have some backup. Holy shit. So as we have the Divine Knights going up against the team, finally have a name for themselves, the Devil's Angels. And from what I'm hearing in the back, they will be accompanied to the ring by Jerica's sister, Bubs. So who do you have? Place your bets. And as folks are placing their bets, I'm going to throw some more shout-outs to some other great channels through the area. Of course, one other channel's here on 3 times a week, leaning towards Death Wrestling with your boy Blaze McCoy. Of course, you can see that exclusively on the Blaze Radio Network. And then you just saw him in the ring. But D-Train, along with the boys, bring you Maverick Championship Wrestling with 2 distinctly different brands. And then, of course, you also have Affliction Pro Wrestling, brought to you by Mr. Demented, on the channel Mr. Demented. Then we also have Monstar Factory Entertainment, your exclusive home for Monstar Factory Wrestling, just finished up this season with a huge pay-per-view yesterday. Of course, your host on that, Schooner Carnegie, otherwise known as that Psycho Sicko Sean Shamrock. But when he's not bringing you wrestling, you may get some reaction streams, you may get some Grand Theft Auto, some football. You might even get some cooking lessons with Chef Sean. But then, of course, my favorite time in the world, I've said it time and time again. I'm talking about the 80s. When the hair was big and the clothes were small and fit just right, if you know what I mean. So be sure to take a trip back to 1986 with some Midwest Pro Wrestling. Of course, you're going to find out on the Bomb Pop Overdrive channel with Mark Mayhem and Pete Wall bringing you the action. But speaking of action, it is time for another title match. The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it's for the Ravishing Pair Tag Team titles. On their way down to the ring, first at a combined weight of 280 pounds, representing the Dynasty. On the right, Melody Divine. On the left, Sophia Nightwalker. They are collectively known as the Divine Knights. Of course, accompanied down to the ring by my wife, Missy Nightwalker, our daughter Sophia, her sister-in-law Melody, the longest reigning Ravishing Pair Tag Team Champions in company history. This is their rematch after holding the titles for months. Jerica cashed in a briefcase. Her and Steffi won the titles, ending the reign. But on their way to the ring now, weighing in a combined weight of 297 pounds, they are accompanied to the ring by Bubs. On the left, we have Steffi. On the right, Jerica Page. They are collectively known as the Devil's Angels. Of course, the newly crowned Ravishing Pair champions said won the titles about a week ago. Of course, until that point, the Divine Knights had held the titles since our Cinco de Mayo show. Jake calling for the Angels for the win. Mark going with the Divine Knights. There you see what is on the line. As you see the challengers, I had a chance to talk with Sophia. Was highly upset about losing those titles. Their apparent plan was to ride out the season as champions. But of course, anyone remember that barn burner of a title match they had? Almost went to the time limit. Tore everyone out of their seats and shocked the world. Definitely a front runner for match of the year, in my opinion. As referee calls for the bell, Jerica and Sophia starting out. Jericho jumps up quickly with a quick Hurricane Rana. Again, maybe trying to keep the Divine Knights off balance. Now going to work on the arm. Snapping her down, back of the head, bouncing off the canvas. Bringing Sophia up, and Sophia with a quick jawbreaker of her own. But Jerica ducks out of the way. And now a rake of the eyes, and a big kick to the side of the jaw. But Sophia, quick fireman's carry to get the advantage back. Braces Jerica against the ropes, now sends her off the other side. Went for the drop kick, but Jerica sidestepped. Now quick tag, bringing Steffi in here now, who goes right to work. Sling blade taking down Sophia. Now Steffi, quick pop-up Hurricane Rana of her own. But right away, Sophia up goes right after Steffi. Pump handle into a modified neck breaker. Now brings Steffi up, sends her over to the Divine Knight's corner. Tag bringing in Melody Divine. Tandem offense coming up. Spear clothesline combination, cutting Steffi in half. Now Melody has the wrist hooked. Monkey flip takeover. Steffi went for the punch but missed. Collar elbow tie up. Pushes Melody back. Quick clothesline roll through by Steffi. Tag bringing Jericho in. Looks like, the team of the Devil's Angels bringing in someone to keep the odds even, to counteract any possibility of Missy getting involved. But great to see Bubs back here on Sacrifice Television, without a doubt. Now hammerlock locked in by Jericho, bringing the other arm up, going to work on the fingers. Then double knees right to the spine. Jericho goes after Melody, but Melody with a quick arm drag to take her over. So all four of these people in here are no stranger to being in the ring. Quick tag brings in Sophia, but Jericho waiting on her. Quick belly to back suplex. Now pulls Sophia away from the ropes, goes to the cover, one, and only a 1 count. Melody back on the apron, but Jericho trying to take advantage of a brief moment of a 2-on-1 advantage. Slide under the legs from Jericho, jumps up. Hurricane Rana takes over Sophia. Now middle of the ring, kick to the ribs, and again going right back to the back and ribs. Now one across the face. Kind of the same treatment that Melody Divine just got a little bit ago. Now double knees from Jericho rolling through. You see Bubs clapping in the corner for her sister. Now brought up, sent in. No, thought she was going to send her into the corner, but changed direction. And now forearm right to the jaw after those kicks. So Jericho is a veteran of the business. Finally getting her stride, it looks like. It was a bit dicey when she first came back to Sacrifice over here in the digital era. But now finally getting those titles might have been what she needed. But now Sophia, quick STO takedown. Tags back in Melody Divine here. Missed with the stomp, but that right hand didn't miss. Quick head scissor takeover. Jericho pops up to her feet. But Melody quickly with a belly to back suplex hangs on into a German. Spins Jericho around. Vertical suplex to cap it off. Then keeps Jericho from making a tag, but Jericho quickly with the arm wringer to get out. Now sends Melody over to the Angel's corner. Measuring up Melody here. Not sure what she was thinking, but Melody, a step ahead, tosses Jericho over the top, and now goes out after her. Maybe not the best move for Melody. Wrong area of town to be in. But Melody fighting her way back up from Jericho, and series of strikes. Both women trading back and forth. Jericho now has Melody up on the shoulders, dropping her hot shot style right on the apron. Now Jericho picks up Melody, went for a shot, but no, Melody catches it, reverses one of her own. Gut wrench suplex on the floor. Now kick to the ribs. Oh, what is she going to do here? Has her up. Show of strength into a brainbuster on the floor. Shades of Sophia with their own version of the all-nighter. And now double knees Melody teeing off on Jerica at will. Now sends her back into the ring. Melody climbing in, but Jerica diving tag brings in Steffi. But Steffi walks right into the missile drop kick from Melody. Now Melody kick to the ribs of Steffi. Slingshot leg drop right over the top, almost decapitating Steffi. You see Bubs pacing around. Meanwhile, in the ring, Melody trying to put the boots to Steffi. Double knees right across the back and a roll through. But now, wait a minute, Melody rolling in, Dragon Sleeper, but too close to the ropes. Now pulls Steffi away now, ground and pound style. Hammer fist with the right hand. And now those big forearm shots right across the head. Now setting up Steffi. There we go. Modified, almost like a modified cloverleaf. Now Dragon Sleeper, middle of the ring. But no, Steffi fighting her way out of it. Went for a quick clothesline, Melody counters. Went for the super kick, but Steffi ducks underneath. Now sends Melody over to the Angel's corner. Tag bringing in Jerica. Now lifts her up from the schoolgirl. Somersault clothesline. You hear the crowd losing their mind. These two teams back at it where they left off. Tearing the roof off the building. Now quickly picks up Jerica now. Irish whip sending Jerica over to the Divine Knight's corner. Tag bringing in Sophia. Tandem offense coming up. Wait a minute. Sophia has her up. Melody hooking up Jerica. Tower of Doom superplex. Holy shit. But Jerica quickly trying to get the advantage back. Sends Sophia into the corner. Tags Steffi now. Slingshots her up. What's Steffi going to do? Up and over. Crossbody into a backstabber. The champ's on a roll. Now Steffi brings up Sophia. Hooks her up into that backstabber one more time. Now might be some of the inexperience of Steffi playing to the crowd when she has the advantage. Now again sends Sophia into the Angel's corner. Brings back in Jerica. Tandem offense by the champs once again. Drop toe hold by Steffi. Double stomp by Jerica. And then a running knee strike. Jerica quickly cuts off Sophia. And now wait a minute. Turns it in. Modified Boston Crab into a Lion Tamer. Middle of the ring, Sophia refusing to quit. Finally gets out of the hold. Quickly tags in Melody Divine. Quick jumping head scissor takeover by Melody. But Jerica follows up with a kip up right away. Oh, but wait a minute. Has her hooked in. Modified sleeper, middle of the ring. And Jerica has to tap out. Nowhere for her to go. as Mark Caliber has the time at 11 minutes and 6 seconds. As you see back in there, Jericho trying earlier, great tandem offense. That springboard crossbody into a backstabber. And then great tandem offense back and forth. There you see Sophia escaping that lion tamer and quickly over to make the tag. But Jericho caught in that choke sleeper, middle of the ring, nowhere to go. No choice but to tap out. And your winners and new Ravishing Pair Tag Team Champions, the Divine Knights. Congratulations to both teams' high-octane offense. But in the end, the Divine Knights, your two-time Ravishing Pair champions. As we get ready, as I said, every match coming up is a title match. This one no different. Fatal 4-way elimination rules for the international title. As Ronnie Brown will try to defend it against Jack Bayou, the hometown boy. Randall Drum and Blaze McCoy, who do you have? Place your bets. Jake calling for Ronnie to get it done. And of course, if you like what you've been seeing so far, definitely hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click the bell for notifications so you never miss a moment of the action like we've been seeing all day. But of course, a lot of great channels have great action. Talking about channels like Platinum Dragon Wrestling. And there you see my lovely wife headed back to celebrate the win. First ever two-time Ravishing Pair champions. You know, and as I was saying before my lovely wife came in, always catches my eye. You know, some other great channels in the area like Platinum Dragon Wrestling. Of course, your host Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown on the Platinum Dragon Studios Network. Then, of course, you saw him in the chat earlier, Raging Chaos Wrestling, bringing you some creation streams. And if he's not bringing you creation work, be sure to check him out for things like Onrush, Red Dead Redemption, Dead by Daylight. You never know what that blue-haired freak is gonna have. But then, of course, another one of the originals, bringing you post-apocalyptic action in the wasteland with RWO. Of course, your host on that is, of course, that angry asshole Pete Wall on the Pillar to Post Network. And I just mentioned him a little bit ago. You see him there in the chat. He better get ready to get to the ring. Your boy Blaze McCoy. And speaking of getting to the ring, it's title time once again. Of course, the following contest is a fatal 4-way elimination match for the international title. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the drum monkey, Randall Drum Randall Drum, a relative newcomer to the company who has taken the division by storm. Looking to capture gold here tonight. But the other big question is, can the Cinderella story of Ronnie Brown continue? We will find out here directly. And the next competitor on his way to the ring. He weighs in at 269 pounds. Representing the Steel City Committee. He is the Steel City Superman. Blaze McCoy. Veteran of the wrestling world. Owner of Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. Of course, the huge feuds, between the Steel City Committee and Ruthless, might have distracted Blaze some from focusing on championship gold for himself. So we will see if he can put that behind him, or at least set it aside for tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, the next competitor on his way to the ring. He weighs in at 220 pounds. New Orleans' own Jack Bayou. A hometown welcome for Jack Bayou. The question is, can he make good on the home field advantage and capture gold for the first time in his sacrifice career? And the man everyone has been waiting for on his way down to the ring. He weighs in at 245 pounds. He is the current reigning and defending Sacrifice Championship Wrestling International Champion, Ronnie Brown. Of course, Ronnie Brown, as mentioned, the current champion, out of nowhere has had a meteoric rise here in the company. I've spoken with a lot of people, and a lot of people have wondered, how long can he keep it up? Is he finally found his stride, or is it, as it's been mentioned, just a Cinderella story? Because we know if it's Cinderella, the clock struck midnight eventually. Ronnie Brown walking around the ring, taking measure of his three opponents. And there you see it, the international title, what is involved in this match. It's an elimination rules. Last man standing gets the gold. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Ronnie went right after Blaze. Blaze sidestepped him, making him pay for it. Meanwhile, Jack has Drum Monkey up, twisting cutter. Quick cover by Jack. Referee not paying attention. There he goes. Not even a 1 count. Now Blaze series the knees right to the side of the head of Ronnie. As Bayou takes down the Drum Monkey. Blaze measuring up Ronnie Brown. Big kick to the head. Ankle lock locked in by Bayou. Drum Monkey quick to escape. Big clothesline though from Ronnie Brown sends Blaze to the floor. And the Drum Monkey right after the champ. And speaking of which, you see him there, the Drum Monkey. Great to see in the chat as well. And you heard him call it out. He ain't going out that early. But now him and Bayou hanging tough with each other, trading shots. Here comes Blaze McCoy. All these men throwing shots at anything they can reach. Drum Monkey with a quick pop-up powerbomb, taking down Bayou. Fez press, right hands onto Blaze McCoy though from Ronnie Brown. Drum Monkey now going right after Bayou, has his head hooked. Drives him face first into the middle of the ring. But a quick spear from Bayou into the cover. Not even a 1 count. As Ronnie Brown with those almost insulting kicks to the face of Blaze. Round the world DDT on the Bayou, cover by Drum Monkey. Only a 1 count as Blaze McCoy tastes the steel outside. Now Drum Monkey with those wicked cross faces. Just vicious shots. Speaking of which, Blaze McCoy and Ronnie Brown trading vicious shots of their own. Quick leg drop right to the midsection there by Bayou, and then a kick to the chest. Blaze and Ronnie Brown on the floor, neither man able to sustain an advantage against each other. But now Ronnie has him up, hot-shotting him onto the apron. And ladies and gentlemen, we have blood in this one. Bayou off the ropes. Basement Rana driving the face of the Drum Monkey into the mat. But now Blaze McCoy throws Ronnie Brown back in, follows him up. Big spine buster puts down the champ. Ronnie Brown quickly rolls to the floor. Drum Monkey back up, shoulder tackle on the Bayou. But Blaze catches them with a clothesline. Make it 2. 3 for 3. Now Blaze McCoy and Jack Bayou both going after the Drum Monkey. A little bit of malfunction at the junction. But wait a minute, Blaze out of nowhere hits the burner. Meanwhile, holy shit. From the top all the way to the floor, the Drum Monkey taking a spill. Courtesy of Ronnie Brown. Powerbomb by Blaze McCoy into a cover, only a 1 count. Quick nip up there by the Drum Monkey. Ronnie Brown catches him coming in. Now up and over, diced bread from Ronnie Brown. Meanwhile, in the ring, hook, line, and sinker. 2 and 3, and Jack Bayou has been eliminated by Blaze McCoy. Now both Blaze and Ronnie back in with the Drum Monkey. Blaze not even taking a breather right after the champ. As Mark Caliber has that time at 3 minutes 46 seconds. Now Drum Monkey up and over. Wheelbarrow stunner takes down Blaze McCoy. The Drum Monkey standing tall. Backslide driver stacks up Blaze. 2 and no. Quick kick out by Blaze McCoy at 2.5. But you have to wonder, the longer this match goes on, will that blood loss be a factor? Now Blaze has Ronnie Brown, big belly to back suplex. Pops up Drum Monkey, lets him fall face first. Brings him up, and the Drum Monkey goes to the eyes. Kick to the gut. Hammerlock DDT planting Blaze. Cover. Not even a 1 count. Blaze McCoy able to get his foot under the bottom rope. Oh, now the Drum Monkey showing his vicious side. Crossface shots right into that open cut. Now Blaze double leg takedown. Oh, and Ronnie Brown out of nowhere. Cravat cutter. 1, 2, and no at 2 7/8. Ronnie Brown hit the cravat cutter out of nowhere. The move that brought him the title. Now going to work on the Drum Monkey, snapping him down, the back of his head bouncing off the mat. And the Drum Monkey playing it smart, rolling out. Ronnie Brown guillotine choke, middle of the ring. Nowhere for Blaze to go, and Blaze taps out. And immediately Ronnie Brown going right after the Drum Monkey. But Drum fighting back. High kick to the side of the head. Short range brainbuster on the floor, scrambling the brains of Ronnie Brown like a fucking egg. And then a powerbomb to follow it up. The Drum Monkey letting everything out now. He is one person away. Holy shit! Spine first into the post. But now Ronnie going to work on the leg, scooping him up. Drum Monkey floats over behind, kick to the back of the leg. Now face first into the post. And again, Ronnie Brown laying out more and more of a vicious side. Now takes the Drum Monkey face first into the apron, and once again we have blood. Oh, Blaze on his way back up. You can see on the split view. Meanwhile, back at the ring, jumping knee strike. Ronnie Brown going up top. He doesn't fly very often, and we see why. Drum Monkey quickly out of the way. Standing switch though by Ronnie Brown, and another forearm. Cravat toss. Now pulling the Drum Monkey away from the ropes. Into the cover. 1, 2, and no at 2 7/8. The Drum Monkey is still alive. Oh, but for how much longer? Ronnie's measuring him. Cravat cutter connects. Cover. 1, 2, and no. Holy shit. Again, the Drum Monkey kicks out. Now Ronnie Brown, big stomp to the back of the head. Trying to get this crowd going. Drum Monkey back up to his feet. Ronnie Brown upstairs. And misses. Now the Drum Monkey scoops him up. Has Ronnie Brown locked. Tombstone connects. Arms crossed for the title. 1, 2, and no. Now the Drum Monkey scooping up Ronnie. Fireman's carry brings him over. Backpack stunner. Oh, and he's measuring Ronnie here. What does the Drum Monkey have in store? Big knee lift. Up on the shoulders. Into a cutter. Cover. 1, 2, and no! 2.5. Very arrogant cover. Might have cost him the title there. Oh, and wait a minute now. Locking up the leg. And oh, fuck! That'll tear a knee out. But now Ronnie trying to fight back right away. He has to be sensing the urgency. Cravat suplex once again. But again, Drum Monkey back up, European uppercut. And no, Drum Monkey firing back with everything he's got. Wheelbarrow stunner. The Drum Monkey getting all fired up, picks up Ronnie Brown. Sends Ronnie into the corner, big splash. Ronnie crumples, Drum Monkey setting him up. No, gets caught. Now Ronnie Brown, STF. Drum Monkey's right at the ropes, just needs to reach out. Refusing to quit, the blood pouring from his head. Oh, and he caught him going in, but again, a quick takedown. Both these men throwing everything they've got. Up and over the top to the floor, and here comes Ronnie Brown out after him. Now quickly rolls him under the rope, but no, before he can follow up, Drum Monkey quick to his feet. But here comes Ronnie Brown. Oh, wait a minute. He's right there, but no. He went for that guillotine. Ronnie Brown tried for it. Drum Monkey had him scouted. Around the world, Fujiwara armbar. And Ronnie Brown tapped. Holy shit. Out of nowhere. The sense of urgency, as you can see in here, that backpack slide there, almost taking out Blaze. And the hammerlock DDT. And there we saw Blaze tapping out there to that guillotine. He tried to do it again on the Drum Monkey. Wasn't able to get it done. But ladies and gentlemen, your winner at 11 minutes, 47 seconds. And new Sacrifice Championship Wrestling International Champion, the Drum Monkey. The Drum Monkey continuing his meteoric rise in the company, now holding gold. So we just saw the men go at it. Now it's the women's turn. As Minerva will defend her Intercontinental title. Same rules, 4-way elimination. Against Revenge, Gibson, Susie the Elf, her former tag partner, and Mrs. U-Taker. Who do you have? Place your bets. And as folks place your bets, I need another fucking beer. Thank you very much there, Drum. Congratulations again. Thank you for being here. Sorry about the delay, folks. Had to fire a stagehand. My beer wasn't fucking cold enough. And you already see the hashtag Miss Main Event. Of course, Ivy competing in the return of the chamber tonight in the main event. Her chance to become the world champion. But in this match here, of course, see several going with Mrs. U-Taker. Also see Wild Mad Outlaw going with the champ to retain. But here we go. The following contest is an elimination match for the Intercontinental Championship. On her way down to the ring first, she weighs in at 153 pounds. Susie the Elf. Susie, a former women's world champion. I had to make an adjustment to the chamber match, so Susie not in there any longer, but getting this opportunity here instead. And with being the former tag team partner of our current champ, you have to wonder if there's any animosity there. Ladies and gentlemen, the next competitor on her way to the ring, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, she weighs in at 142 pounds, Mrs. U-Taker. Jake going with Susie for the win. Oh, and Ivy taking some shots. You definitely have to figure Ivy is one of the front runners for Woman of the Year. Of course, everyone stay tuned because those ballots will be heading out to you shortly. The lights go out. Or the lantern goes out, excuse me, and the lights come back on. I told you this beer wasn't fucking cold enough yet. I have to fire somebody else. But the next competitor on her way to the ring, she weighs in at 170 pounds. Revenge Gibson. One of our newest women to the company. Sin 2, welcome to the show. So while Revenge, being one of the newest competitors, has one of the best records of the women here in the match. Only having a one-on-one loss one time since her debut. Alrighty, SA, thank you very much for the time you were here. Always appreciate it. But on her way down to the ring now, she weighs in at 243 pounds, representing Ruthless Incorporated. She is the current reigning and defending Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Intercontinental Champion, the mighty Minerva. I know the feeling there, Sin. We are still doing our shows here in 19 for that reason. And there you see Omar calling Ruthless forever, forever Ruthless. You see Chance holding that pay-the-price title. While yes, he was the first champion, I have decommissioned that belt. And there you see Minerva, proud champion. Finally capturing that title, living up to what a lot of people were saying. You know, was kind of not living up to her potential. Finally silencing those doubters. And capturing this title and holding it. As you see each woman getting ready, referee calls for the bell. Mrs. Utair went for a kick right away. Minerva out of the way of it. Immediately grabs her up, Tiger suplex. As Susie tried to take it out on Revenge right away as well. Quick rights and lefts. Mrs. Utaker quickly takes down Minerva though, and then stomps on the face. Susie now knocks Revenge into the corner. As Mrs. Utaker going to work on the arms. And Jesus fuck, that'll dislocate a fucking wrist. Will definitely make it hard to lock in that Tartarus rack. Revenge now sweeps the leg of Susie. Susie rolls to the floor. Here comes Revenge after the champ. Sends her over the top rope to the floor herself. Oh, and now Revenge going after Mrs. Utaker. The only woman that has beat her in one-on-one competition so far. But now Mrs. Utaker takes Revenge to the floor. Now just her and Minerva in the ring, but gets tossed. Now Mrs. Utaker held up Minerva, showing her power. Just holding her up, making her think about it while she does the squats. Revenge now going after Susie on the floor. Susie counters right on the ramp with that fireman's carry. And then a big kick across the chest. Meanwhile, in the ring, Minerva into the corner for Mrs. Utaker, running knee lift. Now sends her off the ropes, dropped down by Mrs. Utaker. And Minerva just tosses her by her head. That is the type of power Minerva brings to a match. She caught Mrs. Utaker on the run and threw her by her fucking head. And now as you see the other two women, Revenge and Susie, all the way up the ramp almost. Big power slam by Revenge. And a second one. Meanwhile, in the ring, Mrs. Utaker trying to fight back, knocks Minerva to the floor. Perched up top. Mrs. U getting ready to fly from the top to the bottom, and she connects. All of these women, with the exception of Revenge, have held titles in one form or another. And now they're all going up the ramp. Holy shit! Revenge slides out from behind Susie, clips the leg to take her down. Meanwhile, now Mrs. Utaker and Minerva halfway up the ramp on the steel. Revenge throws Susie back in, follows her up, going right after her, but Susie catches her, play into the crowd, quick belly to back suplex. Meanwhile, double leg takedown on Minerva by Mrs. Utaker on the steel. Now sends Minerva back down the rampway. Susie was trying to get Revenge to tap out. Revenge not having it. Quick belly to back with a bridge. Holy shit, one. And only a one count, about 1.5. Meanwhile, on the ramp, Mrs. Utaker short arm scissors. Doesn't matter on the floor, but it'll sure as fuck hurt. Now Minerva sent back into the ring. Mrs. Utaker hot in pursuit. As Susie, looking to extend her advantage against Revenge, has her up. Spins her around face first. Meanwhile, Minerva, suplex into the powerbomb, does not hold the pin. On Here We Go, the former partners going at it. Susie was going right to work on the body of Minerva. Oh, but Mrs. Utaker catches Susie from behind. Susie, though, comes back, quick jawbreaker. Went for the rolling kick, but got caught. Now Susie, kick to the ribs. Almost taunting Minerva, walking around her. And takes her down face first. But Minerva takes out Revenge, or excuse me, Susie takes out Revenge. And Mrs. Utaker has been eliminated by Susie. There's that huge Polish hammer from Minerva, cover on Susie. Only a 2 count. Mark Caliber has the time at 5 minutes. Now Minerva going to work on her former partner, just teeing off at will. Double knees right across the spine. Now big double axe handle takes out Revenge again, now on the floor. Minerva and Susie trading shots. So these two women know each other so well, former longtime partners, before Minerva forming a new tag team with Amber Young. Now into the corner, big knee strike. Went for the Bulldog, but Minerva pushes her away. Now big right hand, though, staggers Minerva. Into the corner, another knee strike. This time the Bulldog connects. But Minerva comes up, big knee lift. As Revenge now makes her way back in, goes right after Susie. Jumping leg drop. And Minerva catches her with that Polish hammer once again. Stomp right to the face, and now Minerva locking her up, tearing at the face of Revenge. Modified reverse chin lock here, just torturing her. But Revenge refuses to quit. Now takes Susie down, quick double leg. Turning her over, sharpshooter, middle of the ring. Holy shit, Susie taps. Revenge has just tapped out the former world champion. And Caliber had it at 7 minutes and 6 seconds. We are down to our last two. Minerva now picks up revenge, slides out underneath. Maybe out of instincts, went for a pin on the floor. Now wait a minute, now takes Minerva, sends her back under the bottom rope. Elbow drop right to the chest. Quickly back in. Measuring Minerva. Went for a spear, but no, got caught. Now Minerva kick to the ribs. Oh, there we go, middle of the ring, Tartarus rack. And Revenge nowhere to go, has to tap out. You have a great day as well there, Sin. Thank you for stopping by. Always appreciate it. As Mark Caliber has the time at 8 minutes and 28 seconds. There you see on the replays that big knee lift. And Revenge fell short, but tapped out a former world champion. But ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Intercontinental Champion, the mighty Minerva. So Minerva holding the title. She might have had a slow start, but has been dominant ever since. As we get ready, here we go. 2 matches to cap off the show. Both world titles will be on the line. Caleb James finally cashing in his rematch for the world title against Bill Haight. Who do you have? Place your bets. Oh, you see Chance saying it wouldn't be a shame if he didn't make it to the ring. There has been big issues between Caleb and Better Than You as a whole, but especially Chance. And as folks are placing their bets, I got some more shout outs to throw out to everyone here. And as we mentioned before, another post-apocalyptic company here, Savage Warfare Wrestling. Of course, you can, the mean one, Mean Joey Green, calling the action normally when he's able to. And of course, you're going to find that exclusively on the Dr. Anus Tickler Network. I did not stutter, your ears did not flap. But then we also have one of my favorite things, a tag team tournament. Y'all know I love my tournaments. Taking some of the best tag teams from around the world, bringing them all into the slaughterhouse. And when you're not seeing that tag team action, you might get the 7 chances. But outside of wrestling, you might get some Detroit. You might get some Fridays the 13th, some Dead by Daylight. You never know what page the Yellow Pages is going to tap into. And then, of course, you just saw him in the chat. UKWF 3LW, run by the Alpha Wolf Omar Wolf. 2 distinct brands, non-stop action across the pond. You're going to find that exclusively on the channel UKWF3LW Omar Wolf. So be sure to, everyone I've mentioned today, give them a like, check out their content, give them a subscribe. Make sure you don't miss any of their action as well. Just like if you like what you've been seeing here today. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a minute of the action. And speaking of action, the world title on the line right now. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship of the World. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 224 pounds. He is the former Sacrifice Championship Wrestling World Champion, now known as the Blackheart, Caleb Bagwell. You'll mention former world champion. Was trying to deal with the issues with Chance and Better Than You before going after the title again, but decided he didn't want to wait any longer. Not a problem at all there, Omar, you know it. Oh, the Bastage calling a shot, saying he wants that world title back. And on his way down to the ring now, his opponent. He weighs in at 250 pounds. Representing Ruthless Incorporated, he is your current reigning and defending Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of the World. He's the King of Detroit, Bill Haight. Bill Haight capturing the world title from the Bastage, and then defended it against him in our first ever Iron Man match. ECW Wrestling, welcome to the show. Bill has made noise circulating through the rumor mill of the possibility of retiring here soon. So the question is, can he go out as champion? There you see that man right there. Caleb will definitely have something to say about it if he can. As there you see Omar calling out Ruthless forever, forever Ruthless, as Bill Haight hands over the world title. Caleb, who became kind of the Giant Slayer, defeating War for the title. and then going on a tear with it before finally losing it to the back stage. Here we go. Quick duck behind by Caleb. Full Nelson suplex, looking to start fast here. Went for the kick, but Bill out of the way. Has him up, shin breaker into a belly-to-back suplex. Now stomp right on the face of Caleb. Went for another, but Caleb rolled out of the way. Quick forearm. Now up and over into a DDT, spiking Bill. And now Caleb rights and lefts, right to the face. Bill Haight unprotected, eating those shots. But here he comes, sling blade by Bill, takes down Caleb. Went for a kick, but Caleb catches him. Dragon screw leg whip. But all out of nowhere, Bill Haight clotheslining him over the top to the floor. Now looking to turn up the aggression on the floor, but Caleb catches him. Takes him face first into the apron. Now sends Bill into the steel. Now you can see there's no covering, there's no barrier. That's pure steel against the ribs. But now Bill coming back, series of strikes, spinning back fist, and a hook. Now takes Caleb up and over. Big knee strike right to the jaw. Now brings him up, but Caleb ducks under. Went for a super kick, Bill out of the way, kick to the chest. Both these men very proficient strikers. Now quickly thrown back in, Bill in fast pursuit. And again, going right back to the kicks, missed the punch. Now Caleb ducks out of the way. Up and over, and again spiking him with that DDT. Bill now pulling himself up on the ropes. Caleb measures him, big clothesline. They both go over to the floor. Caleb lands on his feet. Now reverse elbow from Caleb, but again, here comes Bill again, going right after him. Now takes Caleb face first into the apron. Now has Caleb up. Huge discus shot right to the jaw again. But now again has him up, fireman's carry. And just drops him on the fucking apron. Now big shot right into the chest, dropping Caleb. Bill Haight now in firm control, but Caleb trying to fight back. Has the arm hooked, but again right into a forearm. Bicycle knee shot and just crumpled the knees of Caleb. Now Caleb throwing right back face first again into the apron. Bill now in control, takes him over. Another big knee shot. It's a good thing Caleb's wearing a mask where he might see him lose some teeth. Wheelbarrow kick now catches Bill there. Caleb's trying to get back into this. Quick jab and now throws Bill back into the ring. Climbs up on the apron. Thought he might go high risk. He thought better of it. But Bill, though, takes him over, quick arm drag. And another kick, this time to the head. Now big scoop up from Bill, carrying Caleb over. Hot shotting him right on the top rope. Cover by Bill, and only a 1 count. Now Caleb getting picked up by Bill. In the clinch, Caleb fights his way out of it. Picks him up. Tombstone, and ladies and gentlemen, we have blood in this one. Caleb out of nowhere with that tombstone busts open Bill. And now Bill sweeps the leg under. Oh, Caleb caught Bill coming in, half and half suplex. Oh, now wait a minute. Caleb's measuring him. Bill spaghetti-legged. There's that tornado boot to the side of the jaw. Cover for the title. 2. And no, at 2, and Caleb's up beside him, so thought he had it. And now measuring Bill, kick to the ribs. Fisherman brainbuster planting him down. Cover. 1, 2, and holy shit! As you see earlier action here on the replay, that hot shot right across the top rope, taking the wind out of Caleb and then going for a quick cover. But Caleb comes back, that big bicycle kick. In for the cover wasn't enough. But then we see right here that fisherman brainbuster. As you see, you're a winner with a match time of 5 minutes 31 seconds. And new Sacrifice Championship Wrestling World Champion, the Blackheart, Caleb Bagwell. That is right, Caleb will definitely have the target on his back. Oh, and even Chance saying he's going to be seeing Caleb soon. We'll wait and see what that means. Already going to have to be dealing, of course, with Bill Haight, who will have a rematch. And the Bastage, who wants the title back as well. But it is main event time. The women highlighting the show with the return of the Chamber. We have Wrestling Mama, Sunshine Marigold, Ava Marie, Mad Cow, our current champion Trinity Nightwalker, and the woman calling herself Miss Main Event, Ivy Pine. Who do you have place your bets? That is true, Chance. Both better than you women competitors in the match. 2 women from Better Than You, as well as 2 women from the Dynasty. So we will see how this plays out. Of course, Trinity being the champion automatically in there, and then Ava winning out of an elimination match. Oh, and even Caleb's own dad saying he's got his eyes on the gold. Oh. We have seen a lot of firsts this evening. The first ever 2-time women's tag team champions. The first ever 2-time world champion. Will we see another first? Because no champion has ever successfully defended their title in the Chamber. You know, we have Wrestling Mama, the veteran. Both Ava and Sunshine Marigold, the up-and-comers. Mad Cow, the dominant original women's champion. The current champion, Trinity, trying to set her own dominance and usher in a new era of it. And then, of course, Ivy Pine, who has been the most dominant women's competitor in recent memory. But here we go. It is main event time. The following contest is the Chamber for the Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Women's World Title. On her way down to the ring first, she weighs in at 122 pounds, representing Better Than You, Ivy Pine. That is true. Mark Caliber scheduled for 5 falls. Six women will enter. One woman will survive and walk out the new world champion. Or still world champion. We'll have to wait and see as Ivy takes her place in one of the pods. The next competitor on her way to the ring, weighing in at 168 pounds, Mad Cow. Of course, also representing Better Than You. So both the Better Than You women will get an opportunity in the pod to start the match. Good fortune for them both. Of course, Mad Cow, our first women's champion, had an era of dominance with that title, unlike that we still have not seen equaled. Ladies and gentlemen, the next competitor on her way to the ring. She weighs in at 138 pounds, representing the Dynasty, Ava Marie Nightwalker. Ava surviving an elimination match to punch her ticket into this event. You know, half of these women qualified as a matter of right. The other half winning 6-person elimination matches on our last show. You know, just like this next competitor on her way to the ring. She weighs in at 135 pounds. Representing the Steel City Committee, Sunshine Marigold. All with Sunshine taking her place in there. That means the world champion, Trinity, will start. Not good odds. Very true their chance. Trinity and Wrestling Mama. Of course, Wrestling Mama, a veteran of the industry, my sister, starting off against Missy and I's daughter. I said it earlier, I'll say it again. Talk about a family feud. Because on her way down to the ring now, she weighs in at 140 pounds, representing the dynasty. She is the current, reigning, and defending Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Women's World Champion, Trinity Nightwalker. Was Trinity the youngest daughter of myself and Missy? Keith Koopa, welcome to the show. You're in time for our main event. As you see Trinity looking around the chamber, a proud champion, but has never been in a structure like this. And now showing each of the women the belt, making sure they know that she is the champ walking in. And ladies and gentlemen, her opponent, weighing in at 160 pounds, Wrestling Mama. Wrestling Mama, a veteran of the industry, respected competitor wherever she goes, looking to run the table and become the new world champion. All the bastards trying to point out Chance. As the referee calls for the bell, here we go. Double knees right away from Trinity, looking to start fast. Went for the stomp, but Wrestling Mama counters there. Went for a single leg drop kick. Trinity out of the way. Both these women back and forth with counters out the gate. But now Trinity sends her to the floor. Now Trinity looking to follow up quickly. Huge shots going right after Wrestling Mama. But Wrestling Mama now trying to fight back of her own. Both these women throwing shots, counter. Now Wrestling Mama staggered against the cell. Trinity picking her up, spine first into the cell. And now Mama sent face first into the pod as well. And retaliates, sending Trinity into the pod as you see the timer going. Wrestling Mama picks up Trinity, kick to the ribs. There is that huge wheelbarrow power bomb. Oh, and coming in now. Here comes Mad Cow. Going right after Wrestling Mama. Those two women have had battles up and down the road around the world. Now here we go. Northern Light suplex by Wrestling Mama. Immediately knocked down Trinity, then focusing right back on Mad Cow. Taking her down face first as Trinity makes her way back up. Wrestling Mama caught her coming in. Mount Arm Drag taking her over as the clock counts down yet again. Northern Lights with a cover on Mad Cow, only a 1 count. As we see now who is next. Oh, hashtag Miss Main Event. Ivy Pine in the match. Going right after the champ. Quick cover, 1. And only a 1 count. Ivy trying to guarantee a new champ. Now Wrestling Mama taking it to Mad Cow on the floor as Trinity goes face first from Ivy. Alrighty, Mark, thank you very much, brother, as always. Ivy up top, changed her mind, got back down. Meanwhile, Mad Cow taking it to Wrestling Mama, has her tied up on the canvas there, and sandwiching her right into the grating. As we will see who is the next woman in, and it's Ava Marie. Mad Cow went for a moonsault out of the way, scoops up Trinity though. Meanwhile, Ivy, Hurricane Rana take over on Ava. Mad Cow now laying in those left hands to the champ. Wrestling Mama was taking a breather, but now headed over herself. Trinity catches the leg kicks Mad Cow in the back of the neck. Follows up on her right away, stomps to the ribs. Meanwhile, in the ring, Ivy going right after Ava. Oh, now Trinity coming back into the ring. Both Trinity and Ivy went at each other. Oh, wait a minute. Has her looked up. Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go. All 6 women in here now. And right away, Sunshine was met by Ava. Ava now thrown out to the steel girding, though, by Sunshine, who's following her out. Meanwhile, Mad Cow tastes the steel. On the better-than-you women fighting amongst each other. Pressed against the steel. Ivy now going for a cover. 2. And at 2, Mad Cow kicks out. And as the better-than-you women fight amongst each other, so do the Dynasty women, the sisters, tossing it out. Now kicking the ribs. Double underhook into... No! Counter by Ava. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, Sunshine and her mentor, Wrestling Mama, going at it. Holy shit! Ivy just speared through the fucking cell by Mad Cow. Miss Main Event may be checking out of the main event. She is not moving. Mad Cow hooks the leg. 2, and no! Holy shit, Ivy still presence of mind to kick out. You have to wonder how much that's instinctual, though. Now Ivy going right back after Wrestling Mama. Trinity throwing Ava out, following her out. Mad Cow out there as well. And now a bit of a double team here with Ava and Mad Cow going after Trinity. And no, only a 2 count for Ivy trying to take out Wrestling Mama. Oh, now Trinity just nails Ava. Meanwhile, Mad Cow tosses Ivy again into the steel. It makes you wonder if there's something going on between these 2 women. Oh, there's a cutter out of nowhere onto Ava. Trinity on a roll. Meanwhile, Wrestling Mama takes down Sunshine as Mad Cow slingshots Ivy into the steel again. Trinity with the big clothesline, taking Sunshine over the top to the steel as well. Mad Cow went for it all, gambled and missed. We have women down everywhere. It's a fucking car wreck. And now Sunshine, what is she doing? Climbing the cell. Holy shit! For the right to be called champion, Sunshine may be fucking dead. 2 count for Trinity on Ava. Ivy going after Mad Cow. And gets the 3 count. Mad Cow has been eliminated by her own stablemate. Now Wrestling Mama, though, has Trinity up. Dumps her over onto the steel. You have a good one there, Jake. Oh, Ava, quick DDT to Wrestling Mama in for the cover. 2. And only a 2 count. Meanwhile, Ivy is just throwing Sunshine into that pod over and over. Just wearing it out. Wrestling Mama now fighting her way out from Ava. Ava tearing at the face. Oh, now. Oh, reverse DDT on that steel grating on Sunshine Marigold. Discus clothesline. And Wrestling Mama has eliminated Ava. And no, at the last second, Sunshine gets out. Trinity gets taken down with the double arm slam. Cover from Mama. And only a 2 count on that exchange. All Sunshine Marigold sends Ivy into the pod. While Trinity kicks Mama on the back of the head. STF by Trinity on Wrestling Mama. Hook, line, and sinker on Ivy from Sunshine. Wrestling Mama refusing to give up, finally breaking the hold. Northern Light suplex from Wrestling Mama. Now knocking the head down. What the hell is going on here? I will give it a moment. Wrestling Mama, where is she going? Holy shit. All the way from the top, cross body. Oh my God. Yeah, we are going to have to do something about that. Oh, shit. Take this just for a moment here. No, damn it. Now hopefully Trinity won't just drop her over here. And of course she doesn't. That would be too easy. Come on. No. You've got to be kidding me. And of course it's not going to let me because someone's making a pin. And I got the one on the ground. God bless it. There, wake the fuck up! So, who is out? And Ivy Pine is out, apparently. I don't know who put her out. Northern Lights by Wrestling Mama. Kick out by Trinity. Trinity now counters from Wrestling Mama. We are down to our final 3. Trinity low bridges Wrestling Mama. Now Sunshine going right after her. Quick reverse elbow from Trinity on the Sunshine. Went for the super kick but missed. Quick arm drag takedown. But Trinity fighting her way back up. Kick to the ribs. Double underhook. Dropping Sunshine. Quick cover. 1, 2. And no at 2.5. And there's that quick cutter under Wrestling Mama from Trinity. And there we go. Tornado Enziguri onto Mama. Trinity falls into the cover. 1, 2. And no. Wrestling Mama out at 2. Jets Games, welcome to the show. We are in our main event. Belly to back suplex. They're on Trinity. Wrestling Mama now picks her up. Now takes Trinity up right into that cutter. Showtime Vernon Quinn, welcome to the show. And Wrestling Mama pins Trinity. We are guaranteed a new champion. Quick pop-up Hurricanrana by Sunshine Marigold. Cover on Wrestling Mama right after 1, 2. Wrestling Mama out at 2. Now Wrestling Mama back up, big elbow to rock the jaw of Sunshine. Now sends her through the ropes to the grating, following her out. Yeah, I wondered what was going on. I will be reviewing that, and one thing I can definitely tell you, this fucker's fired. Now Sunshine going up to the top rope. Oh my God, Sunshine taking the ultimate chance. Oh my fucking God, crossbody from the top of the cell. Now Sunshine stomp, cover on Wrestling Mama. 1, 2, and no. Wrestling Mama escapes the head scissor. Forearm right to Sunshine and another one. Has her up. Bangarang drops her. Sunshine's out cold. As we see some of the earlier footage here, big drop kick from Ivy there, putting her in the corner. As I said, I will be going back over this match, but I can tell you one way or the other, you just saw that ref's last match here. But regardless of that, the winner of the match and new Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Women's World Champion, Wrestling Mama. So congratulations to Wrestling Mama. Controversial as it may be, at least for the moment, she is the new champion. As I said, I will be reviewing this match, so be sure to stay tuned to our different forms of social media. I can tell you out the gate, that fucker's fired, first and foremost. But there will be a ruling on this world title situation here in the near future. Guarantee it. But ladies and gentlemen, that has been our show today. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here with me. I appreciate it, whether you're here for a couple minutes, whether you're here and came back, whether you're catching on the replay or through the PSN network. Thank you so much for taking the time to spend it here. I appreciate it. Of course, if you haven't already and you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not a member of the Attorney Broadcasting family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a moment of the action like this. But again, congratulations to all the winners. A huge, monumental, shifting night. Again, stay tuned to social media. There will be some announcements here soon. And of course, as you see 2K20 being mentioned, if you haven't already, let me know your 2K20 plans if you plan on staying. And on a completely separate event, Sacrifice Championship Wrestling will be holding a mixed tag team tournament. So if you want to be in, get yourself a partner and let me know. But again, on that note, thank you once again to everyone for being here. I appreciate it. But that has been our show for today. I'm going to take off. If I don't catch you beforehand, I'll see you for some Wicked. But peace out, fuckers.